Have you ever noticed that it's not the situation that ruins your day, but it's the switch in your head that you flip that determines and dictates how you respond? I was reading up on the struggle switch by a Dr. Ross. He wrote something around the happiness metaphor, and the struggle switch is that switch that goes off in our head when we are overcome with anxiety, mental pressures, and we just feel overwhelmed with that feeling and do not know what to do with that feeling at that particular time. We just feel overwhelmed and we are overcome by the emotions, by that particular situation at that particular time. And because we allow ourselves become overwhelmed with the what ifs, what is going to happen, how is this going to turn out, we let it take over our lives and we do not respond appropriately, right? How do you know you've turned on the struggle switch? Because it shows up in the way we speak to ourselves, in the things we say to ourselves, and how we respond to situations around us. So when the struggle switch is on, we find ourselves saying things like, why am I like this? Why is this happening to me? Why can't I handle this? Why do I feel suddenly overwhelmed and overcome by this particular situation? And when we're in that spiral, the anxiety spiral, nothing really makes sense. Our emotions are up in the air, our reactions, our responses are just all over the place, and people can see. It comes and it shows in the way we talk to ourselves, the way we talk to people, the way we see ourselves, the internal struggles that we have with ourselves. When normally in a situation you may have felt anxious, you may have responded calmly and intelligently. Because you are overcome with anxiety and do not know how to handle a particular situation, you blot out the wrong things, you become angry, you go into fight or flight mode. And you're not supposed to do that. And that's not supposed to be the normal bodily reactions, because your body starts to tense up, you start feeling on edge, you start feeling anxiety, your blood pressure goes up, your heart rate goes up, you start having a headache, you feel faint. Some of these signs are like because you are allowing too much information in, and the truth is that you do not even have control over what is happening. So why do you let the switch take over your life, this situation? So when you are anxious, you start to procrastinate, you start to overthink, you start to shut down emotionally, psychologically, right? What does that look like when you decide to flip the switch, do things differently? So I'm not talking about positive thinking. I'm not talking about reciting meditations or things like that. It's a conscious, deliberate attempt to accept that you are not in control and to do the ordinary things, go about your life and go about the mundane things of life without feeling overwhelmed and overcome. What does that look like? So it looks like acceptance. It looks like saying, okay, I'm anxious. Anxiety is here. Okay, what do I have control over? What can I do about the situation? How can I solve this problem? Because nothing is entirely within my control. What is in my control that I can do right now? How can I solve this right now? So it's about going about your day, making space in your life, coming to terms with your body, talking to your body not to be tensed up. I'll send the email, I'll go hang out with my family, I'll have that coffee with my friends. It's just going about your day in spite of the anxiety. So you're not saying because I'm anxious, I'm going to wait till I'm calm before I act. Is acting even while you feel anxious till you feel calm, because it's in action and it's in motion that change will actually happen. When you acknowledge the fact that I am not entirely in control, but accept what you have control over and start from there and build from there, you are able to manage your anxiety. You are able to flip the switch and calm yourself down. And you will notice that the headaches, the tenseness, the pain in your body, the heart palpitations begins to calm down and become a steady state, because you are focusing on the normal. You've not amplified the situation beyond what it is at that particular time. You've accepted what you have control over. You've accepted what it is you have no control over. And you are, quote and unquote, going with the flow. Parting words would be, there is no life without anxiety, but there is a life where you choose not to allow anxiety run your life. Be deliberate, control the switch, own the switch, and do not let it determine how your day, your life would be. I'll see you in the next one. So thank you for watching, and subscribe to our channel if you like content like this. You can check here and here for videos on resilience and on having healthy communication and boundaries that would help you in your life and in your relationships. I'll see you in the next one. Click here now.